do that forever, that would be cool. Come over here.
I don't know what he's shooting. Are those fireballs?
I guess.
Yeah,
they
look
like fireballs.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, you can just do that.
Ah.
Oh, same thing.
Oh.
Usually this game gets hard when you're stuck in loopholes where you keep dying and you don't have the full power-ups anymore.
I've always wanted to try and do a playthrough where you just use the red whip.
Oh, that'd be so hard.
That was, oh my god, that was right. That was an interesting thing. That was, I kind of got him stuck in a single loop where he just kept doing the same thing. Otherwise, that boss is really difficult. Like I said, if this, I mean, it's weird. This game is easy if you're good at it. It's super easy if you're good at it, because if you don't die and you keep that ×3 whip, or ×3 cross, it's like...
Oh, these are these.
These enemies were first introduced in this game, and then they became pretty famous in Symphony of the Night, and I guess every Castlevania after it. Oh no, this is original Castlevania music. I retract my statement from before.
I still never understood in this game why, it's not so much in this game, but a lot of Castlevanias, like, Dracula is a vampire, but why in Castlevania does Dracula become, like, this all-encompassing demon who destroys everything?
It's
especially this, like, third form, or like second or third
It certainly
form.
happens in Symphony of the Night, where it just becomes a huge black hole of evilness.
Even in Castlevania 3, he just becomes some big devil, and you're like, why?
Oh, look out!
Hey guys,
events.
guys, do you think I should? Do you think I should stop?
And stop.
Should I think I should stop and get those things?
Yeah, probably.
You know what's really surprising? This isn't slowing down nearly as much as some normal gameplay that happens.
That was close.
I swear it wasn't like the last time. Okay, so before I go into this part, believe it or not, I have gotten to this part before without losing a life. It's happened a couple times. And this is the part that always makes me...
Oh, is this the part with
there's staircases that collapse underneath you, and there's a razor blade that follows you up. And the only way I can explain it without actually playing it, that you have to time the jumps exactly right, or else the staircases will fall from underneath you, especially in certain cases. It's just really difficult. Like, if you jump on them the wrong way, you will kind of stand there, and it'll fall. And when it falls, of course, you have nothing to do but just die. So you have to hit them the right way and start jumping at the right time, or start moving right away too, which is also pretty damn difficult. Now that being said, it's really cool. And that also being said, screw it. This is the jump that usually I'm not a fan of. Oh.
Woo. This part sucks.
Oh yeah, this is the worst part.
This one right here, if you don't have it memorized or anything, there's... I know, it's the one after this. It's, oh man. It's just hard. It's funny. Old school games were just made to keep in mind that, like, kids only had, like, 1 or 2 games for the system, and they had to, like, play them all the time. It wasn't like nowadays where, like, there's a bunch of bargain basement $20 games and stuff like that. But man, I've done this so many times, and it's still difficult, and my heart's still kind of pounding. Oh man, come on! And you have to do the... So you know what I'm going to do? I have no lives left. I'm going to get all my lives back. Sorry that wasn't a continuous run, guys. Maybe one of these days. Maybe one of these days I'll make a second video.
Oh, I guess a single segment, but...
I'm trying to take away from what I earned.
I think I might leave my girlfriend. She's never played Castlevania.
Oh, goodness. I don't even know what to say to that.
I don't even know why I'm still with her now. Horrible boyfriend status.
Ooh. It's funny because that part that I just died on back there, I did all the hard parts and then I just fell. Like, the reason I was jumping so rapidly is those spikes are really, really, really low. And it's hard. Hey guys, old games are hard. I think next time we might do a game called Congo's Capers for Super Nintendo, which is, if you guys ever heard of the way more popular Joe and Mac, it's essentially a way better version of Joe and Mac.
It's pretty much, I think in actually Japanese, it's basically Joe Mac 2. And then it's just called Congo's Capers. Because it's not really anything like Joe and Mac. It has like similar elements of like the dinosaur and how like things work. But they do like feel completely different.
Can you tell me that's made by Trev? Oh, was that Data East? But that's made by the same company. Data East is that's funny because Data East is Joe and Mac. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's Joe. Congo's Capers is Joe and Mac 2.
Huh. Oh, baby.
Dude, it says on the back, recommended for players 10 and under. If you're over 10, you can't play this game.
Well, guess we won't be doing that.
Freaking little. There you go, guys. It's been confirmed. Video games are for little kids.
No! I actually heard that's the game that caused the San Diego shooting.
Oh, come on, man!
That game? Yeah.
Nothing was showing up.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Spenser
mad.
Spenser mad.
Some kid saw that he couldn't play it because he wasn't underneath 10, so kind of snapped.
I would too. Recommended for ages 10 and under. Screw you, man. I'm going to play the heck out of that game. I'm going to play it so much.
And then it influenced his life. Took over. Changed who he was.
Come on, man.
Is your house dying?
I think your house is dying.
Oh my God, right there. No, the shower's running.
The shower?
Well, you better go catch it. Oh! Don't look at me like that.
Do you know who I am?
Brandon, did you know that showers don't actually, like, run like a human?
What? Oh my God, I'm getting so mad. Castlevania 4, Special Ages Edition.
Showers don't run. Like, actually run.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
So when I say the shower's running, do I mean it's running or do I mean it's running?
Do you... I don't know.
Aaron.
No.
No! Sonic 06, part 50. We here. So
No Game Grumps.
I'm sorry. Can I just say that I've been watching a lot of long plays of obscure arcade games. And they're actually really cool. And it's funny because, like, I guess customers and people in general are kind of weird. Thank you. I'll have, like, really popular, but not, like, super well-known, like, cool games playing, and no one will ever ask what's playing. And then I'll have a really stupid-looking, random arcade game playing, and everyone's like, what game is that? And I'm like, well, unless you're going to go home and freaking run arcade emulation, there's nothing you can do to play it. It's so weird. Sometimes I'll have games like Congo's Capers on, and no one will be like, what's that game? It looks cool. Nope. Just, hey, what's that generic left-to-right beat-em-up that came out in arcade in 1989 called? Okay. They're not even, like, hardcore gamers. They're just like, okay.
What a story, Mark.
Whoa.
Dude, that was your fault.
That was. I'm getting really mad.
You have one life.
You are the angriest.
In case you guys can't tell, this is the reason why hard to do on single segment speed run now.
So, in case you can't tell, Spenser mad.
I'm not. I'm very happy. You know, I've literally not died at that whatchamacallit one time. That thing's coming. It's coming. Whatchamacallit, mate? Hey guys, you know what was a good show that even though it was on for 13 years, was taken off too fast, and then everyone got butthurt over it and was like, that show was actually good. King of the Hill. You were all wrong.
Yourself.
What?
I'm serious. You have 0 lives.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
I was like, I didn't think my opinion was that bad. Just kill yourself.
Okay.
Oh, why?
I'm going downhill very fast.
He's slowly learning how to unplay the game.
I get to Dracula, I literally can't even hit him
Hey,
once.
viewers that are watching right now, did you know that Brandon's actually gay?
What?
True story.
I don't recall this.
People over at Bowmansville, like male bachelors who are also gay, you should start hitting on Brandon.
Well, we have a really good Bones PA audience. People.
Even Ephrata,
Stop.
Brandon,
Everybody in the surrounding area, even Akron, Lidditz. Just
Goodbye.
But
As I walk away and go to my car and leave.
Brandon, you still have to play Mario 64. I'm on the final level. What's that?
We're still doing that.
As long as you guys are up to it.
Well, I guess.
as long as it's the card.
As long as it's...
If not, maybe we can do like a segment of Thunder Skippers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Spoiler alert, we're going to be playing more games.
whoa.
Whoa.
In case you guys are curious what we do in our spare time, we sometimes play video games.
We're gamers.
Brandon's a gamer.
It's never a commercial set again.
Yes, sir. But Brandon's wearing a blooper shirt. A blooper shirt.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I thought people would want to know. I'm wearing.
Did you know in like the underground community that a blooper?
No, stop.
No, a blooper.
No, Blooper, go. What is it? Go on. Go on.
I am going to.
Go on.
No, I'm going to interrupt you from going on.
The hustle side for being homosexual is actually a blooper.
Oh.
You know what?
I didn't know
We
this.
went the entire time without swearing or anything, and now everyone's going to be like, hey, you guys should probably, I'm not going to shop at your store.
Okay, I'll stop.
Because you're making fun of that obviously homosexual kid.
Obviously, I'll kill everyone.
Trevor's hiding. He's trying not to. He was hiding. I heard it.
No, you can drive yourself home, Trevor. Oh wait, you have a license.
I'm 20.
TFW 20, no license.
Okay, that's what I should have done the first time. Alright, so this is a string of 4 straight bosses, and the third of which, and the hardest boss in the game by far, being Death. And since when is Death not the hardest boss in the game? Am I right, folks? Am I right?
Am I right or am I right?
Oh yeah, this guy.
Yeah. Who becomes pretty famous for being a boss in Symphony of the Night.
Yeah, the duo between the whatever and this guy.
Okay, that would be nice if I could. Just a gun!
Well, this one he just like, we're gonna do the same thing.
He makes an appearance in Lord of the Shadow too. You see their bodies like right near the end of the game.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is actually pretty neat. See, those are references, you game makers out there, because this is going to get so many tens of thousands of views.
And so many subscribers.
We still have an okay amount of subscribers for what we do. Anyway, that's the way to do it right. Like, references, that's cool. It doesn't have to be references that kick you in the face. It's like, hey guys, remember Castlevania? Here you go.
The best references, Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts.
Which one's that?
The 1 or 3.
No, I mean, what's the reference?
It starts off with a bunch of references, like, I don't know, like, just like in the beginning cutscene, there's a radio that plays the Conker's Bad Fur Day theme song.
Are you serious?
And they just keep making references. And then there's this character called, like, oh, I forget. It's that one. It's a character that it's like bearer of second-rate game characters. And then they go on to say that Banjo-Kazooie are washed up and they suck.
Yep.
Like, literally, that's what they say. They go like, And then literally the character says, "We have to broaden the demographic, but I have to think of something original to do."
Oh my god.
And then the kart racing is introduced to make it seem like it's better than the originals.
Dude, you know what something like that does? It's, a game like that when it makes references like that, all I think is, why am I not playing the original? It's so much better, and they're making fun of something that's better. Alright, so this is Death, and he is super freaking hard. I don't care if the speedrunner did it really, 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 really well. This guy is hard.
This is my favorite music, too.
Oh, this looks terrible.
Oh yeah, this fight sucks.
Whoa.
Ah, dang it! Death, do that cool move that I can hit you with.
Not that.
See, that one was my fault. I mean, that's one of them, but it's not the cool one. Do the cool one where you're defenseless. That's a good move. Okay, just for our viewing audience, do that move. Not for
Also,
me.
so you don't die.
Yeah.
Also,
Do they ever explain why Death works with Dracula?
Oh my god.
Too intense to answer questions.
yeah,
Yeah. Well,
that's okay.
I just want to.
Yes! Oh, boom, baby! Sorry, viewers.
Goodbye, Mike.
Alright, guys, I'm about to show
My mic
you.
is actually broken now.
Yeah. No.
Hey, I'm at 115. This isn't bad. This isn't bad.
It
Okay.
could be a 3-part thing.
I'm about to show you the coolest. Brandon, you know what I'm about to show him. His mind's about to be blown.
I hope
You ready for
my
this?
head explodes.
Oh, I guess
It's going to.
Oh, dude.
I guess I better. Alright, there's probably a lot of people out there who haven't seen this. I guess I gotta go up to Dracula,
Oh.
but I might as well kill myself. What? What if I go over?
Wow, that's a lot of food
Oh, yeah.
and hearts and everything. Oh, and times.
And then it makes the final boss extremely easy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
And I think this is like one of the only ones where where Dracula doesn't turn into anything. It's just
yes,
form.
you brought that up before, and Dracula is just a completely normal dude.
A normal vampire.
He's a normal guy, man.
This is Dragon Ball Z now with the static.
That was pretty good.
This is one of the few Castlevania, well, one of the later Castlevanias that doesn't have dialogue either.
That's true. And thinking about what the Castlevania dialogue has become, I'm okay with that.
What is a man?
Or current Castlevania. You know, Dracula, amigo, it's Spanish. I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't like how it was.
Me amo Dracula.
Me amo es Dracula.
Espada, Dracula, blah, 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 blah.
Pora? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, Lord of the Shadow had chupacabras, and that really confused the hell out of me. And
There
there
was always Spanish stuff. I don't know.
Yes.
Okay, I don't have anything against Spanish. It just didn't work.
yeah.
This is pretty epic.
Oh, whoa. Things.
My eyes.
I have a really hard time with this, by the way. Like, I know I shouldn't, and I know it's like super easy, but I have a really hard time with it.
Why?
I don't know.
Seem like you're doing pretty good.
Alright guys, so this was Castlevania 4. I beat it in about an hour and 15 minutes, which is actually, I'm pretty happy with that. I do 1:17:13 according to this, and I think an hour is possible. What do you think? Like without becoming ridiculous.
You did die a few times. Got stuck on some things.
If I did, I think I probably spent at least 10 minutes alone on that last stupid level. So I think this can be beaten.
Should I just do this in 3 parts or 2 parts?
Do it in 3 parts.
Oh.
You got it.
He literally gave up. So in the couple minutes we have left while it's going through, Like I said before, Castlevania 4 is my favorite Castlevania. In case you couldn't tell, it's a different way. The different ways you can fight the bosses and all the enemies is just fantastic. Just having the control over the whip like that in all 8 directions is just great. I honestly don't understand why they stopped it. This is the only game they ever did it in. There's Bloodlines as an old school Castlevania, Circle of the Moon. Even there's one on Super Nintendo named Rondo of Blood. It came out in America as Dracula X, super rare Super Nintendo game. That one actually reverts back to old style, and I don't understand. That game came out later, like 3 years later. Like, instead of 91, it was like 94 or 95. And yet it feels so much older than Castlevania 4.
Although it was a bad port on an actual...
That's correct. It was a really bad port of the superior Japanese Rondo of Blood, but still, even in that one, he would have got hit in that. Even in that one, you don't have you don't have all the abilities. It's like if you made Metroid Prime and Samus is all cool and doesn't say anything, and it's just like and then you make a game called Other M where she's like, I miss my family.
It is now the 4th time we're going to meet Ridley. Now I'm going to develop anxiety disorder. It doesn't even make sense. Like, I can understand if it's the first time, if it was like a prequel or something, but it's like, oh no, Ridley, the 4th time. Oh, now I'm infected.
Now, that being said, the fact that game is not so bad that it should be $5 brand new on Amazon. I'm just going to go out there and say that.
I played Other M the whole way, and it's like not as good as any of the other Metroids except for like the first one because I went aged really badly. But
that's like me saying Castlevania. Like,
it's still a good game.
Yeah, it's like saying Castlevania 2 is the worst of the original 4 Castlevanias, but being like, oh god, that's the worst game ever. Metroid fans are really wow for a series that doesn't come out with a lot of games.
And people keep thinking that the people that made that was Team Ninja, and they're like, oh, Team Ninja did all this plot and stuff, but no, it was like the maker of Metroid wanted to do all that stuff.
That's weird. I mean, I don't expect them to make Metroid Prime 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Actually,
6.
after he made Other M, he said that Other M's canon and the Prime series was not canon.
It's like literally coming out to all of your fans and being like, I hate you. Go away. I've made enough money. Leave me alone forever.
Oh, are you talking about Capcom now?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's also completely true.
Yo,
dude, that's like freaking...
Buy Mega Man Xbox avatars because they look good.
Yeah.
Because all Mega Man's fans are on Xbox.
You should watch that video. They did a 25th anniversary on celebrating.
Bring it up after this is over.
Celebrating Mega Man of Xbox avatars, and it is the most retarded thing.
It looks awful. It just like it's a slap in the face to every fan of any Mega Man game ever. Capcom, like, this is a Konami game, and in my opinion, Konami is the best of all. It's a developer, right? It's not a publisher, right?
Yeah, how cool that person.
Well, they do both, but
okay, they're the best developer / publisher ever in games ever. Nowadays, not quite so much, but they still have some good stuff. But like, Capcom, what's going on, man? Like, what's up?
Capcom celebrating 25 years of Mega Man. Legends 3 was canceled. Universe was canceled. Here's a freaking iOS game and Xbox avatars.
Oh, here's a free fan-made game.
Yeah, again, it wasn't even made by us.
And it surpasses everything we've done in the past 6 years.
And I think the worst part was how in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 you had some of the Mega Man characters, and like, everybody knew Mega Man wasn't going to be in it, but they still slapped you in the face by having the Mega Man characters. Having Zero, having even Mega Man Legends. Yeah. Like, they had Mega Man Legends stages, and then, like, a year later, they're like...
Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, they added another...
They added X's costume to Zero as well.
Yeah.
And then on one of the posters in one of the stages, you see Mega Man, there's, like, all these wanted posters, and some of them are crossed out and say dead, so on and so forth. And there's one of Mega Man, and all it says is missing. It's not crossed out. I was like, why do you hate us?
Yeah, I mean, it's literally like they're slapping fans in the face. I can understand the original creator left, and I get that.
Yeah.
Like, I can understand if they could just come out with a conference and say, listen, we can't make Mega Man anymore, it's not fair to the original creator. That's cool. Or to be, just...
Give it to
I think there's a bad blood between them now.
Yeah, that has to be it. And, like, it's just like, but it, like, slaps your fans in the face. Like, Capcom... amongst the casual gamers who don't even pay attention to what companies they are, it doesn't really matter. They'll still buy Resident Evil and stuff like that. But amongst hardcore people, everyone hates Capcom now. Like, if you talk about, like, the 3 most hated companies, it's like
EA.
Capcom, EA, probably Activision.
Yeah, Activision.
So,
I don't like Ubisoft.
yeah, we talked about that in another video. I hate THQ, but guess what?
Well.
I win. Okay, so that was, do you wanna?
Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
If you made it this
Give it
far.
like 5 seconds.
Okay, so that was Castlevania 4. I beat it. I only died like 8 times.
Like
and
us on the YouTube.
like, comment, subscribe, and
Go to GameStop. Just kidding. Please don't buy.